I'm Trevor Christensen, and this is the Salt Lake Tribune's Weekend Highlight, our weekly series that recaps some of what we reported this week. First off, Tribune education reporter Carmen Nesbitt on the increase in Utah's book banning in schools.
If 3 Utah school districts ban a book for containing objective sensitive material, every school district in the state has to pull it.
Colby Peterson on a grocery store that took almost 20 years to build.
The city's only community-owned grocery store is opening this Wednesday at 10 a.m.
Trent Nelson's video on a gas station that might have the best chicken strips in Utah.
We've done funerals, we've done ward parties, we've done business luncheons.
Abigail Landwehr highlighted a Salt Lake Tribune map that could help you save time on your commute.
The map shows you Utah's worst bottlenecks and when they happen.
And finally, in case you missed it, I made a video based on Brooke Larson's story on a new data center in Utah. Bright Night's 2,600-acre project would include a natural gas power plant, battery energy storage.
You might be surprised to learn who is deciding whether this book goes to the shredder. Utah students can't check out The Bluest Eye from school libraries anymore, and soon schools might have to get rid of the book for good. So what's going on? Here's the deal. If 3 Utah school districts ban a book for containing objective sensitive material, every school district in the state has to pull it. And no, the law won't let schools just donate the books or toss them in the trash. They actually have to destroy them. Since August 2024, 34 books have been removed. But who's actually driving these statewide bans? Well, Utah has 41 school districts, and every single ban so far, they've all come from just a handful of districts. The Washington County and Davis school districts account for the majority of titles banned statewide. For example, Davis has removed 33 of the 34 banned titles, and Washington has removed 29. Overall, just 9 districts contributed to all statewide bans. So how does a book get banned statewide? Let's look at Davis. Under state law, only students, parents, school board members, or district employees can file a challenge. The district's book review committee will read the challenge title after an online request is filed. Here's where it gets a little complicated, so stick with me. Utah law says sensitive material can fall into 2 categories, subjective or objective. Subjective material might not meet the state's definition of pornography or otherwise indecent material, but could be considered harmful to minors. If a review committee decides a book amounts to subjective material, it can be pulled from district shelves. But a statewide ban only kicks in for things labeled objectively sensitive. For The Bluest Eye, 3 districts decided it met that bar because of what they called indecent content. Right now, The Bluest Eye is stuck in limbo because the state school board could technically still vote to overturn the ban, but they only have a 60-day window to do so, and more than 30 days have already passed. But what if you don't agree with books getting pulled? Some districts are getting pushback, mostly from parent-led groups who want fewer restrictions on what their kids can or can't read at school. Want to know how Utah school districts and libraries are handling these bans? Check out sltrib.com for more details.
This Salt Lake City grocery store has been in the works for almost 20 years, and I'm here to give you a sneak peek before opening day. The Wasatch Food Co-op, the city's only community-owned grocery store, is opening this Wednesday at 10 a.m. Before the co-op could become a reality, organizers had to raise enough money, find the right location, and garner enough community support.
Our bulk buyer collects these, which I think was a really cool idea. Helps tell the story of the co-op.
Inside the store, you'll find all sorts of options with an emphasis on local and organic items. There's fresh produce, pantry staples, dairy, meat, refrigerated products, a bulk section, and more. Before the store officially opens, you can attend the grand opening ceremony at 9 a.m. on Wednesday. Expect raffles, free coffee and tea, samples, vendors, live music, and of course, shopping at the co-op.
Talked about amazing stories. Amazing story is, we have kids who are getting married. What would they like for on their wedding menu? Would like chicken strips. A young man or young lady wants to go on a mission. Where do they want to go eat before they leave? Or they come back and they'll say, where's the first place you'd like to go eat? They want to come back to Summit Creek. You come in when they're hot and fresh, and they are delicious. They're really good. We've done funerals, we've done ward parties, we've done business luncheons, we've done lots of different things like that. The chicken strips are really good.
We're cutting chicken right now. We're just de-skinning it and like taking a tendons and making it not so bleh.
I think Summit Creek's not just a convenience store, but it's also a gathering place. When teams meet and clubs meet and stuff, they want chicken strips. Like you say, the chicken strips are awesome, but the pastrami burger is really good. The cowboy is good. The patty melt is great. We have a month almost every year where we give away free slushies.
Free frazzle.
Free frazzles.
Okay.
Salt Lake City's evening commute has never really been fun, but in recent years, the window for rush hour traffic has gotten even longer.
Yes, apparently the COVID-19 pandemic is to blame, according to transportation officials. Before COVID, Salt Lake City traffic peaked in the evenings between 4 and 6 p.m. Now, traffic sticks around from 3 to 6 p.m. One city transportation engineer guessed that this is probably because of the flexible work schedules that became popular during the pandemic. And mind you, our current gas prices are a whole other issue for drivers. So what are we supposed to do for a commute? Transportation officials say there are a few options to help with traffic congestion. Leave earlier or later, ditch your car for other transit, and avoid taking routes with lots of twists and turns.
And of course, those aren't the most feasible or helpful options for everybody, so we are also here to help.
The Salt Lake Tribune has created an interactive map to help you plan around traffic jams. The map shows you Utah's worst bottlenecks and when they happen, so you can add your starting point and your destination and see if your route hits one of those jams. Unfortunately, there's no secret way to escape the traffic.
So for now, stay safe on the roads.
I have not been busted. I am not being paid by anyone or any foreign government to be here. I am here because I do not want this in my community.
Kason Graff and over 130 other people packed a Cedar City meeting room Thursday evening to comment and ask questions about another proposed Utah data center project. This project would be located about 40 miles west of Cedar City.
The question was not about who has the water rights. The question is when that water runs out, who's the one who pays the penalty first, second, and third?
So I don't know the answer to the question because I don't understand how all of the water legislation and regulations are run within the state of Utah. I can research it and come back, and I'll do that, and I'll try to have a better answer for you next time.
You wrote this.
You
wrote it.
The comments and questions throughout the evening were overwhelmingly opposed to the project. Residents asked questions and shared concerns about water, heat island effects, noise, air quality, and energy use. Bright Night's 2,600-acre project would include a natural gas power plant, battery energy storage system, and a data center, according to a conditional use permit proposal the company submitted to the Iron County Planning Department last week. The project is expected to need 1,900 acre-feet of water per year once the 1.5 gigawatt site is fully built. The entire state of Utah uses about 4 gigawatts. The Iron County Planning Commission is also considering the Antelope Data Center, a 640-acre project that includes on-site natural gas generation, and in northern Utah, Kevin O'Leary's hyperscale Stratos Data Center project continues to face fierce public opposition in Box Elder County.